this, so go ahead and tell me. So, let's say you click a unit and you press square to bring up their main information.
Yeah.
How do you add the template to that unit without creating a new template? Meaning adding the mods individually.
Well, once you press square, you come up to the main thing. You would apply the mods, whatever mods you have. I think it's...
Individually? Answer this question.
Oh, you can do it individually, or I think you have to do it all individually.
Oh no, this worries me.
I do it individually. I'm doing it how I do it.
I mean, that makes sense, but I'm trying to teach you something, James. This is one of those types of games you have to be efficient. If you're not efficient, you'll always be behind. It's the same thing in Stellaris. You'll never be able to stay caught up. Because doing it individually every time, recreating the template every time, it will waste more money doing this. I'm teaching you a way to also take less cosmite too. You're spending more cosmite by doing that.
Yeah.
Because there is a way to spend the cosmite all at once on the unit for the cost it would be to as if you were building it with the mods already. So, I'm going to do it on the stream real quick. Let me read this guy. Alright, the creation... I can't do my Russian accent again. I forgot it. My brain's not working together. The creation of our ancestors have a certain grace to them. Do they not? Unburdened by the strife of cataclysm, the riches they attained were almost beyond... I can't for some reason hear a Russian accent in my head.
Hold on. Yep. Oh, I was going, Jason.
We will honor their creation by putting this place to good use. Father, I have looked through the facility logs, and it seems that they were tampered with. Someone tried to obscure it, but in an immense quantity of cosmite was mined on this world. It may never have been shipped off world either. Ooh, interesting. If this is true, recovering that shipment could well redeem this expedition and get us back the good graces of the Council. This planet's government place should be held more detailed record of the shipments, where the shipments went. We should make our way to there and search their logs. If we can recover that shipment, a confrontation with Uncle may not be necessary after all. So that's what we want to do. So we want to go and secure. So our mission is to clear the government facility in order to make peace with the other dwarf. It's also going to give us cosmite in the process. Cool. That's not that far. Okay, so we definitely... So our goal is to push north with our colonizer. Alright, so now... That was the end of the turn. So let me go to the units that are not modded. So we click square, we go here. Alright, once you're here, you'll notice now when I go to the mod section, it says press square on a unit that's already made to select template. So if I press square, you can see I can now select bunker spawner and give it to this unit for the amount of all the mods all at once, whatever it has in it already. So if I hit X, and then now it's triggering once again like a normal one, but without creating a new mod. Do you want to mod the equivalent units that don't have it? Yes, I do. So now every other trencher, that's not what I wanted. Every other trencher in all the armies is now going to be equipped with that because I could afford to do it all at once now, but I couldn't earlier. So that's if you're trying. So if you haven't, so in retro theory, if you're out of cosmite, you build this version. So you build the versions that are cheap, don't have the cosmite on them, that don't cost cosmite, they just cost you energy because energy is easier to get than cosmite is. Which in a way maybe that's what the AI is doing, I don't know. There are still some fine-tuning things I'm not good at in this game, like knowing when to set your colony to production over anything else or this or that or whatever. It's still a little hazy to me on how to do certain things. But I found that out during my playthrough on my own, practicing on my own last night, that you can set templates to that unit after you've built it. So if you don't have the Cosmite now, build the energy version that doesn't have mods just to build armies. Because this is a good way to build cheap armies that are cannon fodder too, until you can mod them. And this is really good for the assembly. Now I'm not saying this is good for every type of civilization in the game, but it is more efficient if you're trying to do it cheaper and all at once. So if you're the assembly, sometimes building mass units is way better than trying to wait till you have the Cosmite, because the assembly are squishy. The dwarves don't really have to worry about this, so I'm going to say that right now, so you don't have to worry about it as much, James, because you do play as the dwarves. But there are species like the bugs. I know the Syndicate suffer from this, and the assembly suffer from this. They are not as tanky. Like the Vanguard or the Amazon or the dwarves. All of them are like more tankier, can take a beating. Whereas, or get units that can take a beating. Whereas most units, like what I said, the Syndicate, the bugs, and the assembly have really squishy units but special effects on them. So without mods sometimes. I ran into that problem with the assembly last night because I was waiting too long for my Cosmite to build up, and the enemy computer had like 8 armies to my 6. So because he had 2 extra armies, he beat me. And I'm like, damn it. So yeah. But that's for everyone who's new to this game if you want to get this game. Bye, Ardnot. I bid you a good day. Oh, you leaving, Black Knight? Greetings, Lady Farseer. Trazen got me, Ardnot. Send help. And have one until they got torn apart by the Necrons. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Farseer. Let me go back and read what Knight was saying. Greetings, Sir James. I'll go with the Warhammer options. Unite the...
Hey up, Farseer. Welcome to my stream. So bye to our stream.
Are you streaming right now as well? I was gonna say, if James is streaming as well, if you want to check his out as well. If you want to jump back and forth.
You know I've got a rioter already. I've got one rioter on my city. I want my city.
Yeah, one what?
Rioter.
Yeah, what? A rioter? You mean a red-headed person?
Aye.
That just means you just need to build either a...
No, I need to make them happy. I've only got one of them though.
Well, no, yeah, you either need to build a recreational dome or find out what's making them unhappy. That means you've either... There's always a reason for the unhappiness. This game is really forgiving in happiness and colonists, so that might mean you might have annexed something with a hazard in it, so be careful. If you did, you're going to need to get the... Let me look at the research.
It's my main city, Ardnot.
Yeah, I know that. That doesn't mean you can't... You still can annex something with a hazard in it, and that draws your happiness down. If you haven't built a recreational dome. If you have...
I built everything. I built a recreational dome.
Have you researched frontier facilities?
Yep. Hold on. I'll let you know what I'm on. I'm on tier 4 for military and tier 4 for society. And I've researched every single
Tier
option.
4? What do you mean tier 4? There's no tiers.
There is.
Let me see.
There is up top.
So, but yeah, you can be tier 4 without missing something, James. What do you have in tier 1? The very first 2. What do you have? Do you have both?
I have all 4. I have the Explorer campaign, boost direction, frontier facilities, arena.
So frontier facilities is gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so go and check your colony and make sure in the built buildings, in the what is it? Let me see the section real quick. I think it's the very back one. Yeah. If you hit R1 when selecting the colony, going all the way back to the back, you'll see what you have built in your colony structures.
Yep.
Recreational dome?
Yep.
Okay, so that means you have a hazard or something else is causing it. The only, if you were to look to see what, let me see, I'm trying to remember how you tell what's causing happiness issues, hold Right here. All right. So if you press the touchpad, James, while you have your colony selected, and you go over to where the happiness slot is, where the little skull is under the name of the city, it'll tell you what's causing the unhappiness.
Hold on, if I get okay, upkeep
press
is
that
causing
tab.
me happiness.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Upkeeping.
Upkeep. So what that means, James, I've gotta let me look up upkeep in the dictionary. 1 second.
Yeah, upkeeping. Mine.
Upkeep.
So again, plus 20.
Okay, so colonists upkeep. Hold on, I'm gonna read it. So colonists have an upkeep cost of 2 food and 1 happiness. That ensures that they are happy and fed. Their upkeep cost is subtracted from the colony's income, noted in the tooltips of those resources. So that means something is negative. What at the top of the screen are you not making right now?
I'm making everything.
Everything's plus?
Yep.
Let me look. Are you streaming right now? Hold on,
Yep.
everybody. Let me help. Let me check out James real quick. Check out what's causing this. Food is hard to tell. All right. What about click on the colony, see if they have negative food. While I go check out your stream real quick.
They don't have negative food.
The green icon is plus.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go to your stream and find out, because that shouldn't be happening if you're.
What might happen is I did have an unhappiness to I built the recreated dome.
No, I mean you did, but I mean is the dome? If the dome's finished, it should be gone. So that's not it. So hold on.
It's only one person I have though.
Yeah, but that means it's gonna get worse.
It's a worker, and it's in my production.
That doesn't matter. What matters is you need to find out what's causing it, because that shouldn't be happening at all. This isn't one of those games like Stellaris where there's factions. Unhappiness is being propped by something. Hit circle, James, and zoom out. Wait a minute. What do you mean you have... Wait, why do you have a rioter? Go down to rioters. Like, go down to where the rioters are in the menu. So you don't have a hazard that I can see. Okay, so... Okay, go to your colony.
This is my colony.
And, yeah, go to the rioter. Like, go all the way down to where it says rioters. Okay. This number shows the number of rioters in your colony. Rioters occupy a resource slot but do not generate any income. Rioters are caused by unhappiness. Wait, go up. Don't move, James. I was reading that.
Okay.
Go back up to rioters. You moved down the martial law.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. I'm trying to... So, rioters are caused by unhappiness events and hostile operations launched against your colony. Are you at war?
No.
Check your borders. Check all your borders. Are you being attacked by any of the red barbarian armies?
Nope.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know if this would help, but I'm gonna show you my happiness for this colony.
Show me your colony, James. Show me what you have built and stuff. I'm not really sure what's causing
I don't know if that helps or not, but I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that helps or not.
Yeah, the upkeep always keeps increasing, but it balances out according to everything else. But that doesn't really help me, because I don't see any negative numbers, so I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's got to be something external. So let me see your buildings. Go all the way. So you have recreational dome. No. Yeah. So you have recreational dome. That's got to be some kind of weird event, right? Because I don't know what else can cause that. Hit L1. Sorry, everybody.
Hold on. Well, if I just do this. No. No, I want you to... No, I want this guy here. Okay? Good boy. Maybe that's it? I don't know.
Oh, you keep moving him back. Oh, you kept moving him back and forth. That's right.
I don't know. That might be it. I don't know.
So go down to No, don't dismantle. So show me what you're building, James. Besides the Cosmite thing, that's fine. Like, hit right on your... Like, go to the right and go to the things that are queued up. While you're in your city. Okay, so... Cosmite... Military intervention, which is military research. Go down to the next one, then it's... growth rate of colonists, production... The only thing I can... You're getting plus 67 food per turn. Why are they angry? Why is there a rioter? So go down to martial law. Let me see what... And let me see what would happen if you enabled it. When martial law is enabled, no positive or negative happiness events can occur. And a rioter is converted back into a regular colonist every 3 turns. Activating martial law has a 25% chance that the rioter is killed instead of converted. Oh,
and that's not the kicker. Read the bottom bit.
Under martial law, your colony produces less. Ooh, wow. So you might not be. So you can't afford that right now, James. You're gonna have. So your next thing you need to do to get rid of that rioter is to find a power tile that you can exploit for a lot of power for this colony nearby.
I know. I kind of got this.
What?
Power tile.
That's for your other colony, James. That doesn't affect that colony. I mean for that colony. Power tiles only affect the colony they're linked to. You have a second colony right there, James. I can see it. You need to get a power tile for the other colony. So that one to your right or your left right there. No, not that far out. That's a teleporter station.
Yeah, or this, or like, Phoenix.
You want one? It has to be one. Yeah, it has to be one adjacent. So it needs. You see where your research tile is, where your food is for your main city. Either the one to the left or the right of that. That's not your main. Well, hold on. I gotta wait for you to catch up. You're moving around too much, James. You need to stop on your main city so I can tell you where to go.
Okay. I'm a bit. See, I don't know what's causing it, to be honest.
I do, James. I do. I'm gonna get rid of him now. Your power's too low. You're almost barely making plus 21, as I can tell at the top. You're building probably either too many units or you're expanding too quickly. As far as like society. I think it's because you've expanded your 3 main cities too quickly. Yeah, you grabbed 2 food tiles for that city. It's almost at 20 population. It's no wonder you're out of balance, James. You don't have enough cities to support that kind of population. You got to be careful what you prioritize your tiles to be.
Well, right.
Alright, so you see that tile in the top of where your main city is, it already has. The one with the food and the research on it.
Mm-hmm.
You want either the tile right to the right of it with the 2 lightning bolts on it, or the one to the left of it with the 2 lightning bolts on it when you get on your next annex.
Here's why I can't do that one, but I can do this one.
You can do both of those, James. There's nothing preventing you from doing either of those.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me just load up one of my... Oh, I don't have mountain break. God damn it.
You can do the one to the right then. If you can't do the mountain one,
why
do the one
can
to
I do
the
this
right.
one?
What?
That's just below my city.
Because that one... Let me see your other city. Like, click on your other city and go to sectors, and let me see what you've already given your other city. Because you don't want to cannibalize from your other city, James. You want all your cities to grow evenly, as much as you can. So hit X. 1 second, everybody. Let me help James out real quick, and we'll resume the story. So, no, not that. Sectors, James. Sectors. That's the middle tab.
Oh. How do I see my sectors?
Hit L1 and go to your middle tab. It's the middle tab in the city.
L1, the middle tab. Info. Oh, hold on.
No, on the city, James. Click back on. I don't know if I'm behind you or not, because now you're just clicking on units. Click on the city at the bottom near the water on the coast.
Right.
And then hit L1. Then hit R1 to go to the middle tab.
I want to go to the middle, so I want structures or sectors.
Yes. Middle
I've only
tab.
got one.
Middle tab, James. I was afraid of that. Yeah, don't. You can't use that south tile then, James. You need that tile for your other city. Because that city's going to suffer the same issue in a few turns. You gotta be careful. This is why you don't put cities on top of cities. Remember we told you that when we were playing. You need your cities to be 2 tiles out away from each other, at least.
Good point.
Cities too close to each other start cannibalizing each other's tiles, and you'll never be as... Remember what I said. When you're in... This is why I want to help you, because I want you to kind of get good at strategy games. But strategy games are all about efficiency. If you drop in efficiency, you're dead.
Okay.
Like, they're one of the hardest types of game styles to play.
So I need more energy.
It's fun. Alright, I'm back. I'm back, everybody. Alright, so let's, what was I doing? Well, colonizer is done. Yeah, so the colonizer needs to move north with its protection. We're gonna park it right here for now, so our main army can go down and actually it should be safe, relatively safe.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go see what's over here.
I don't know. Do you know how you see you're going less energy in the city near my water? Well, that's just had a happiness event of energy. And the energy's increased.
That's only temporary, James. That's only for 1 turn. Never go by those. Those are only for 1 turn. After that turn's over, it's going back down to 21. Don't go by those. You need to share tiles evenly.
So I want to generate energy then, don't I?
I mean, yeah, right now probably just to make up for the deficit, because you're basically bankrupt almost, because you're not saving any. Because
for now, I'm making plus 61 energy. I don't know how, but I am.
Ones of happiness. Next turn, it goes back down.
Production ready.
Ah, okay.
Strategy games are really detailed. One little thing doesn't mean anything.
So I won't.
But yeah. All right, I'm back. It's fine. And thank y'all for waiting while I helped out, because I do want to. Because James is the one for right now, because Gaming Prime's back in school. Shout out to his channel, by the way. And Nova does have to work during the week most of the time. Yeah, go subscribe to him and check him out, and to James Army West 9 as well. By the way,
you should totally subscribe to me, but Dr. Gaming Prime. You should totally subscribe to him.
But yeah, shout out to him. And Nova works during the week, so it's going to be mostly just me doing the campaign or doing so, because he's going to be either my opponent in certain videos, or we're going to be in an alliance in certain scenarios. So we'll
shit.
No, you'll be good, James. By the time you fight me, you'll know enough about this game to be able to put up a really good fight.
I will be the king of the dwarves.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be the king of the dwarves. Yeah. Speaking of Gaming Prime, welcome, bro, to the chat. Shout out to him.
Do you know what the worst thing is? It's for everyone target. Was it you that started with the dwarf thing? Called me a dwarf because I lived underground. And I was like, I will never embrace it, never ever. And look where I am now. Anyways. I'm playing as a dwarf army king machine thingy.
This is gonna waste the turn. Darn this little random army appearing out of nowhere.
Wait, so if I were to go, I tell you what, no, I'll take your advice. I'll go this way.
We might lose someone doing this, but I need to get rid of them.
Are my units modded? Yeah, those are modded.
We're good. Upgrade hero. Wait, what? Oh, he does. He has 5 skill points. He is a sniper, so rapid movements. The hero learns the ability Skitter, making them harder to hit after moving this turn. Yes, that would be very good for
this guy right here. This guy.
And then health just to make sure he
20,
can camp.
10.
Because I want my sniper to be able to camp. We're also going to... Oh, I don't have any good mods for him yet. Never mind.
Wait, I had 30 skill points for this guy? What
So
the
right
hell?
now, the prospector is going to go with this army, so it has a little bit more oomph to it. And by the way, also shout out to Paradox. Please patch the game for the heroes, because as you can see what's happening now at the bottom left of my screen, we'll deal with it, because we can still see the hero if we do, like, if we press X on him twice and stuff. But for some reason, and this is happening for everybody, not just me, for some reason the portraits are disappearing. I don't know if it's just, or at least everybody on console I know this is happening for. The portraits are disappearing from the heroes in the army. You can't see your hero's portrait, so you kind of have to guess what you already... You have to guess by it by looking at the model on the map. If it wasn't for the model on the map, I'd be kind of mad about this a little bit more, but I am going to give it a shout out and say, hey, this needs to be fixed. I need another prospector for the city so they can annex faster. But yes, if you see this Paradox, I'm not saying they watch my videos, but if they do happen to see this video, please fix that, because that's something that needs to be fixed. Along with, like I said, please change the AI to be more land-oriented. When all of the AI complete the same task at the same time, then that's not luck. That's programming. But I think what I want to do, because he's a close-range specialist, actually he's already got some upgrades, so...
yes.
What does Juggernaut do? The hero gains Juggernaut. He can walk through walls! My dwarf can walk through walls.
Yeah, that's what Juggernaut means, not.
That. I've never seen a dwarf do that. We're gonna do that. All units in this hero's army gain 2 fire resistance. Only functions when the hero's army... We don't need that yet. That's only when we start getting our Promethean technology. Then I'll start grabbing stuff like that. I'm gonna give him Deadeye for critical and accuracy chances. Yo, what's up?
Do you know you said that I was getting plus 600? It's just a happening event. Well, I did 2 extra turns and I'm still getting plus 61 energy.
Well, it might be for more than one turn. Certain happiness events have different turns. Still, you shouldn't... The fact that you haven't built anything or if you haven't changed anything yet, James, means don't listen to that number. There's something going on and it's giving you the number.
Oh, no, that's good.
You always want energy, because the fact that energy... Like, right now I'm making plus 27. So I need to prioritize energy very soon. There's also a hazard nearby, which kind of sucks. And also, if you want to remove hazards and increase energy with increase happiness with a building, I'll show you what's it called. Let me go into the research right now. Go for the research known as, in society, as environmental conditioning. This will allow you to build a building known as botanical gardens. Build that to increase happiness as well. And I think it also increases food production somewhat as well. But it's mostly for happiness. And it also allows you to remove hazards from tiles if you happen to get one later. Alright.
I'm gonna compliment the dwarves.
Intern, and then... Intern. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have been... Well, I want to pay 30 Cosmite to them, so... We're gonna wait and save our Cosmite and make friends with our fellow dwarves. While we slowly push north to colonize more. Because we want to colonize near the capital as well. You're gonna keep heading this way.
So I need to wait to annex centers.
Yeah, it's every four citizens. So I'm not sure where it is from where you're at, because I haven't made it to that kind of size city yet. But let's see, it goes 4, then 8, then 12, then 16, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. 16, then the next one for you is 20. So you're about to get one, James. Your main city is at 19 and about to go to 20, so it is going to get an annex soon. So remember to go for the one on the left of your northern tile that you already own, or the right. And since the left one's a mountain, I recommend the one on the right. And then make sure you exploit it in your sector section for power, not for anything else. Exploit it for power. And you'll get all your power back in a more reasonable amount, and you can build more units once you do that. But first, once you do that, enact martial law after you've exploited that sector for power. Once that's completed and it's done building, make sure you wait the 2 turns it might take to build it, because you are playing dwarves and production should be pretty good.
My production's 80.
That's actually
For
not
one,
on
so
that
for
one
one
city.
level, for one city, it's 80.
Okay, but keep in mind, James, this game doesn't, and you're thinking of it in the wrong way. That means that city will take that amount of time to build for the 80. That's why I say never cannibalize tiles. That city doesn't build faster because there's another city next to it, James. That city builds
no, my
for
far
what
one
its
up
production
north
says.
isn't.
You can't build it in that city, James. That doesn't count. You're not getting what I'm saying. Your main city is the one having the problem, so it's the one that has to build the sector. It's the one that has to build the exploitation, which means it's going to take longer for it to build it because it's only making 80 production. The city to the north has nothing to do with it. It can't help your main city. It's separate. It has its own numbers. The only thing that combines across all cities in this game is power. Production and everything else, or actually technically research as well. Research and power are the only things shared among all cities. Production is individual depending on the city and what tiles you've given it. This is why as the dwarves it's very important to save production tiles. But good, that means he's happy now, but that's fine.
I didn't annex the sector though. I did nothing.
That's because the happiness the happiness event lasted long enough to get rid of him. That can happen. But that still doesn't mean you still don't need power for that city because you've cannibalized too many other tiles with your other cities from it. You always remember this golden rule. If it ain't 2 tiles away, do not colonize it. Or if it ain't a minimum of 2 tiles. Technically 3 to 4 is a safer route. If you can afford it. If you can afford to go that far out, is the best word I can put.
Okay.
But always be careful. Production is big because, like I was saying, production and happiness is not shared among cities. That's for that individual city. So you have to make sure it's happy and productive on its own.
Makes sense.
It's kind of like real life in that way. Cities don't rely on other cities to be productive. So New York doesn't rely on Los Angeles. So it's kind of that. It's kind of the same principle. But
Shit.
oh yeah, my dwarf. Yeah, he has a hammer. You want to see him? I'll show him up large. 1 second. Because his portrait's not working right now. Yeah, that's my dwarf. Yeah, he got a nasty big ass hammer. This is the story, by the way, Gaming Prime. I'm playing the campaign right now as the dwarves, because you can choose as humans, bugs, or Vanguard to start off with, like you said. So I just everyone voted they wanted to see the dwarves story first. I am by the way, for everyone who voted bugs, we're going to be doing bugs in the next story. So when we complete the dwarf story, we will be doing the bug story right after that, because technically bugs were in second place. And then we'll do Vanguard after that. And then after that, I'll probably do it in order, just to be fair. But I wanted to vote on the first one, because I don't care who I play as, for me. First one. I want another, actually I need a bulwark. We need to start building bulwarks. Look, by the way, you know what my one city I've already started with is making in production, James? I did start with an OP tile, to be honest, though. Because it's a story tile, it's a story game, and it started with, like, the perfect tile for the dwarves. My first city's already making 250 production.
Nice.
But that's story-based, though. That will not happen in scenario most likely, so don't feel like oh man, he's doing better. I'm not. That's only because I'm playing campaign. And it basically tells you in the story, hey, you should probably grab this tile first because there's 2 factories on it. Giving me a ton, and Cosmite as an extra bonus. Giving me a ton of production and now 10 Cosmite per turn. So, but once again, that's a story tile. We're kind of cheating a little. I'm gonna go prospect these mountains. In turn. I'm also having a happiness event as well, so that might be boosting it. I didn't see what it was in. Who is that? Oh, there's an assembly. There's Maphilis. I see your... I wish I had a soundboard to make a robot voice. I see your unwelcome guests have arrived. Just as she said you would.
Oh, I have a little
I
stabby
am
robot
Maphilis.
dude.
Yep, I am Maphilis the Redeemer. I will lead my kin to salvation from these prisons of iron and flesh. Rejoice, for your fall will herald our salvation, and we will harvest your parts. I think that should have been in the sentence. He's an assembly. They're all about killing you and making you robots. By the way, I already guarantee he's got 2 cities. No, not really. I don't know. I don't know how the campaign works. I'm thinking that the campaign behaves a little differently than scenario behaves. And I kind of wish it did behave a little bit more like this. It's more even. No matter what, dude. I want the difficulty to determine... The only thing I want the difficulty to determine is combat against the AI and how smart they are with their units still. That I'm fine with. You can keep it the way they are, depending on... But I don't want it to be the same across the difficulty as far as how they expand on the world map. Because then there's no point in the difficulty, really. If you're a good tactician, you could win most battles, but then it just means whoever has the bigger army wins. Then it's kind of like old days strategy, and it's not really XCOM at that point. It's just whoever the bigger army wins. So I get a Devar Purifier if I can kill 4 assembly units. Wow, they're directly to our north. Great. So we're expanding towards them. Cool. Means we can war with them and become friends with the dwarves. So next turn we can be friends. So let's see what's up here. What's this tile got on it? This tile's pretty neutral. I could give it a production tile there, but there's a lot of... See, I can... Apparently, oh, I'm going to need to go inside and claim it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to park... Is this... I can't see it yet. We're going to go up here and see what's up here. We might park our city somewhere in this area. Water development. I'm going to skip some of them because we've heard them in previous playthroughs. Okay, now I'm going to go for this because I think this was important, right? Yeah, cost of moving independent societies, and by allowing us to bypass some of the structures cost 20% less. Yes. Give me. So we can get our first doctrine.
Aye.
I'm going a little slow. I'm going a little slow right now. Let's put a bulwark in this army.
My army looks pretty dope. I've just unlocked a new unit called the Baron.
Nice. You need a prospector unit. Yeah, we were getting a happiness bonus, so that's why I was at 250. It's still
Hold on, do you know that
125
prospector
though,
can go in water? You don't need a boat.
What'd you say? Say that again? You broke up for a second.
The prospector can go in water.
Yeah, I figured that out. I'm gonna use it to, I'm gonna use my prospector to claim my water tile when I need it. Which will be next, I think? Let me see, what do we need most? Technically we need food next. So I need a food tile. Ooh. So yeah, I'll claim the water for food then instead. Because we can claim this for power. Because this has got a facility that gives extra power. That way I don't cannibalize from the capital. There's not much else. I'm going to use this forest for production. This is going to be research. I can also put a power tile here. But it's volcanic, so happiness is going to be in. We'll have to get volcanic development before we can do that. So our colony up here may be very, very unhappy, but that can't be helped. Go right here. Ooh, there's something here. What is this?
You see nothing.
Alright, let's move our dwarf into position for attacking. Because you can't get there this turn. You're gonna go prospect this. So we keep producing stuff. So what does this have? That has production in it, yeah. A lot of the wood tiles around me, or forest tiles around me, are gonna be production based. Just so we can pump out units in turn. Mapolis insulted me. Thanks, bro. Yay, we got drudges. I'm gonna let this one talk.
Yeah.
Production ready.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Heart of unbreakable steel. Alright, now let's start setting up our combo. And let's enact some doctrines. Oh no, it's a factory override. Right, okay. So, actually I do want to prime the operation if I can afford it.
I think after that, it's so good.
It's only going to take energy. It's going to take a lot, though.
What do I get from here? I get... Ooh, I get people...
We are making a pretty decent amount. I think we
Prospect
can prime it.
sector.
I want to have it for combat if we need it.
From
Oh,
one
but
turn.
they'll use it if they... Now, you know what? We'll save it for when we need
I
it.
get Cosmite and I get something else.
Okay, Grim Outcrops. What does this place got? Wait, why do I not see what this tile has on it? This place... Oh, it's a dead tile. Oh. Wow. Never seen that before. Contains of a chromatic generator. Okay, so there's a chromatic generator way up there. Wait a minute. Oh, it's being controlled by Malefus. That's a bummer. So I wonder if I can't settle in that tile. I'm gonna have to check this forest tile right here. See if it's settle if I can settle there. Alright, let's go to diplomacy real quick and get this out of the way. We've got the amount of cosmite we need. Look at this, see how everyone's portrait is just disappearing? Yeah, I hope they fix that. Negotiate. Wait, why would I want to... Oh wait, I have to? How would I
My
send
own
him
planet's got
resources?
happiness.
Production ready.
How would I send him...
Yep.
There we go.
Production ready.
So I'd have to send a 10 and a 20. So 20 and 10. Balanced trade offer. Give me energy. Yeah. You won't do that? Alright, I'll just give it to you straight up then. Just to improve relations. That's for that mission. That should complete that mission. I think. It was the right one, right? Yeah. It didn't trigger the mission. Oh, well, let's clear this area out. We're gonna auto-resolve for right now, just to keep things rolling. 95 food, good, that'll help.
Oh, I get the new, I need another one. Okay. I want to see what's doing nothing.
See, this tile's got food on it. I'm almost thinking we go power then. This would be, because we got research. Where is it? Here.
So 12.
Then we got research here. We can put this one as production.
50.
Okay. We might lose a prospector right now, but that's fine. I'll build another one. We're trying to be very fast with what we're doing right now.
This Baron unit is like a walking mecha. It's awesome.
Oh, we didn't lose it. Yeah, they are. Oh, recreational dome. We'll get that immediately. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Increase happiness. I think we should be good on power then at this point. Then food would be more prioritized next. How much food does this give me? 10. So this does need to be a food tile. Okay. So that's what we'll go for next. That's cleared out. Let's tell them to go this way next turn. This prospector's done. It's going to come back down here and wait for a little bit. We're going to stack guard it. You're going to be the one that goes doing the prospecting now, so go this way. That's why I'm producing prospectors, if you want to know why. I'm trying to get everything set up. So that'll allow me to do the foreman. I don't really need that. I kind of want the resources. Or another bulwark. You know what, let's get another bulwark. Ops ready to prime. The AI can't use this one, so I'm going to go ahead and... No, that's going to use all my power. I'm not going to do that. Never mind. I'm also going to use Empire Task Operation Completed.
Production ready.
The Operator...
Incoming communication.
Your Prospector has prospected Ash Peaks. Cool. I'm going to go to Diplomacy one more time, and we're going to compliment him. Because we're going to... Remember, we're trying to be... friends. I feel like that didn't really make him any better, but whatever. So, compliment. Boom. There we go. So now we're above the negative. He should start being friendly now. So, we'll do that just to be friendly. Become friends with them. In turn, I already gave him the Cosmite. I'm hoping after this turn it'll trigger. Maybe I gave the gift wrong. Shoot. If I did, I just made him way too OP. But since we're going for an alliance victory, it'll be fine.
I'm just bearing. That is just.
Oh.
I need to cause I need to can I? If I would to annex sectors, that's still giving me my shit.
Alright, so now I want I kind of want to see what my allies are doing and my enemies, but I think what we need now is, because food is kind of an issue, we're going to go food development. Confirm movement.
This will give me food, but doesn't give me energy. It gives me very little energy.
Hey, we met the automatons. So now we'll finally get missions from NPCs. Alright, so we need to go over here and see what this forest is like. Ooh, there's an automaton here. That's good. This is pretty good. It's got production. It could get started here. Alright, I think this is where we're going to go for it. It's going to have a barren tile next to it, which is not really great, but it's the only thing I can do to get next to the capital. That's not going to affect the capital. Is the capital considered a private NPC? It's not. It's considered a tile, so okay. Okay. Oh, you can prospect. Prospect. You're good. Mathless insulted me. I got sent a message about Validini. You are at the top now, but can you maintain your current... So the game does kind of tell you where you're at in stature. Yeah, and see, that's how you know all the AI kind of just go too fast. All the AI are always constantly insulting your stature in the scenarios. They're a little too powerful, in my opinion, unless you're going to be doing it by yourself. Welcome, Zypher. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to some Age of Wonders Planetfall. Alright, let's end our turn. Let us end our turn. Bulwark, good. Now he's got 2 bulwarks, 2 trenchers. I need to give him a special type of unit. I don't have the foreman yet, though. So that tells me what I need to build next. I need to build this. So I can build a foreman. Alright, we got some... Syndicate assassin. After this, we're going to go into the Promethean tech a little bit just to get it started, because there are some good stuff the Promethean tech does, but I wanted to try to get our equipment up and running first. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, bro. Oh, shit. Found of our colony. Okay, so now orders required. Prospector, you already prospected that area. Come prospect this. What did we get? Yeah. I think it's always energy and production, just at random numbers. Keep moving them up this way, because we want to kind of go... Our main objective is technically this way. Sorry, I was wiggling my analog stick because it felt like it was being weird. Okay, let's end our turn. Alright, there, Chikiori has been founded. Good, alright, this doesn't look like too bad of an area. That, good, I got lucky. I couldn't really see what was over here, but this isn't too bad. There isn't a lot of power, however, which is a little in. I can't get power from that. By the way, there's a huge tile for it being barren. So we're going to have to annex others and go 2 tiles out to try to get our power, I would bet. Somewhere. Not sure where yet. Is this a portal or is it power? That's a portal. So this is going to be our research once we clear out the area. There's also some kind of building here.
Oh,
What'd you say?
No, I just realised I did something.
Enemy units do not regain health out of combat. In combat, every 3 turns, 3 random enemy units suffer 20 kinetic damage. Oh yes. An orbital defense uplink. Oh, I'm so glad I founded a city next to this thing. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Chekhov founded. And this army's... Oh, yeah, we got that. This army is just gonna be purely for guarding purposes.
Okay.
Like, they're just gonna protect the city. So, what are you? You have production already. You don't have power. That's gonna be an issue. I think I may... Because we're gonna have so much production around us, I think we're gonna go for a central reactor core. Just so there's an upgrade on energy over here. Because there's not many power tiles. This is the plan for... Just in case we can't make a power tower. If worst comes to worst, what I'll do... Since we have... See, there's a power tower here as well. I could make this a power tile. We'll see what happens as we go out. I'm also going to build a prospector. Just to have one for this city. And we're going to turn. By the way, I want to let everyone know I'm sadly not going to be doing Smite tonight. I'm going to be playing it with a friend, more than likely, if he's able to tonight. But I'm not going to be streaming it tonight. I'm going to have to, since we did this today and I've already got a late start. I was kind of looking out for my mom. She's kind of sick today. She's not feeling really well at all. So I kind of got a late starter than I was going to do on this game. I had planned on starting this game at like 2:30 today, so that way we could do it for like several hours, which we still are. We're gonna go for like another hour, like 3 hours at the most. But after that, we're gonna be I'll have to wrap it up. I'm back from school. Yo, David! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to some Age of Wonders Planetfall. Alright, so we want to go up here and clear out that tile, and then we'll clear out any other tiles on the way, like that one over there, just to upgrade our units. Make them stronger. I'm also going to have to send a foreman up there.
Okay.
So let's build a foreman. We're not making a lot of power, but it's fine right now, because I'm going to be upgrading a lot of stuff to make more power. Prospected. Come over here and prospect the water tile. Oh, can't prospect water tile. Okay, good to know. Alright, we'll wait then.
Can always kill you.
And
so
then
you're easy to
intern.
We target the strongest.
We may have to do what I said and actually, like, automaton network. Whoa. Scanning biomass. Unknown organic database updated. Greetings, X-Star Union citizen. We are the automaton, the cognitive fork of the consciousness of omnipotent Regency Empire engine, also known as core. Present identification.
Enemy destroyed.
Greetings, machine. We are Zozo Devar. We lay claim to this world's riches. Database update, Zozo Devar. Automaton must learn through interactive queries. Current knowledge acquisitions inclusive. We seek understanding. Data disk recovered. Requires categorization. Automaton analysis ineffective. Biological analysis deviates from automaton thought patterns. Request assistance with identification. Decrypt data disk. Yes, I shall do so. Enhanced payloads. There we go.
That's 85, 40, 35,
Alright, now we want tactical protection.
85.
Enemy killed.
Let's head over to this tile to prospect. Let's go get ready to fight these dudes.
Unit down.
Yeah, bulwarks now. This should be easy. Yeah. Yes, knowledge. Nice. That's halfway done already then. There's a 5 nest right there. Ooh, we might want to clear that out while we're over here.
50%.
Well, we've got our full... Oh,
Payback.
sorry, James. So we've got our full strength forces ready to do it. Our relations are neither good nor bad. I have no wish to see them change, okay? I mean, I gave you stuff. Is this how you give a gift? Did I do it wrong? I did not. Why didn't that... When I gave him that 30 Cosmite... Bro, I gave you Cosmite. Appease Razif with a gift. I did that. I hope this game's not as broke as I like. I love this game to death, but I am going to be a reviewer for a second. I hope there's not as many bugs in this game as I think there is, because
Enemy down.
I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers continue their playthroughs all of a sudden, and that's worrying me, except for a couple. That's worrying me a little bit. Scenario is only affected by one thing, which is the way the AI behaves, but I gave him Cosmite. I don't want to give him too much more. I need it.
I need to put this unit back here.
Like,
You never was a thing, have you?
I know because I lost Cosmite when I did it. I'm gonna wait till I have an extra amount for him. And get implementation up more.
Production ready.
So we can get, I'm not sure. If it doesn't do it on the next one, pay 30 Cosmites. I did. Y'all saw me do it. Maybe I have to get them friendly and then pay them? I don't know. Is there a way to look at these missions? I would imagine that's in objectives. Yeah. So, okay. Once you have sufficient resources to complete the quest, reopen the quest from within the objectives. Oh, an idiot. Well, he's stronger than normal now. Well, that won't happen again. So he's not going to get any more than I'm already going to give him. Wow, he's going to be real powerful now. Welcome back, Gaming Prime. Hello, hello. Alright, so I didn't mean that to happen.
I still want to try that thing we said yesterday.
What thing?
Oh, it's mine. I want to see if my full damage Cerberus can take on a full damage Cuckoo or whatever.
Oh, you'll get a chance to see it later. If Sealy gets on later, we'll do it. If he gets on. I don't know if he'll be able to or not. See, that's just a waste of my money. Right now, I just need to make the money back, so...
Of course you knew to each other once vassalized you. So what do you mean?
What'd you say?
On my playthrough, one empire's already vassalized the other one.
Well, that's not good. I've never seen that happen. Didn't even know vassalizing.
Oh, don't tell me you're powerful as hell. No, you just have a really cool sniper rifle.
Yes, we didn't lose anybody. The bulwarks are amazing.
The Assembly's hero wants to join me.
Production ready.
That's dope.
Concentrate on target, attempting to induce pain. Ooh, this would be the perfect item if it wasn't for its psychic. So sell. I need the money anyway, so we're gonna sell it. We're gonna clear out all of whatever this tile is real quick. What is this tile? Ooh, it's got more. It's got research and production on it. That's not bad.
Upgrade him? No.
Oh, nope, fall back. There's an enemy barbarian assembly unit heading this way.
Yeah.
Alright, so at this point it's turn 14. I think I need to build another colonizer and head to my left. There's nothing real special about that. Also, can you show me all your commanders and units? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll show you all my commanders and units. I'll show you this one first. So this is my second commander. This is, oh, let me get off of that. This is the second one I got. I got a sniper dwarf. He's actually pretty dope because his sniper does a ton of damage compared to other snipers. And he's got a basic grenade just in case you need it. He didn't really have any good skills. I gave him skitter, so he's harder to hit when he runs away from the enemy if they get too close. They have a harder time shooting him in the back or at him when he's running away. Well, speaking of which, now that he's available to do so, I'm going to give him. I'm going to make. He doesn't have snapshot or blinding shot, so I'm going to give him this to ensure that now every sniper shot he pulls, because I think this is considered explosive.
I don't know. This is quite worrying. I found an AI that's controlled 50% of the map in 66 turns.
That's 66 turns. That makes sense, James. That means they've been killing other AI. That was not cheating. At that point, that makes sense. 66 turns is really deep. It's 20 turns that concerns me. Like, having five settlements at 20 turns concerns me greatly. Like, you could do it, but you're not going to be able to spend no modding. Because here's the thing the AI is also able to do. This is how I know it's a programming issue. They have 5 settlements on average to 4 settlements, maybe 3 at the least. But 3 is more reasonable, so I can't really say 3. They have 4 to 5 settlements on average, and most of their armies have mods on them. So they're spending way more of the average cosmite than they should be able to spend, unless they're hoarding all the cosmite on the map. At that point, once again, it makes sense. But I've seen an Empire and fought an Empire in single player that had no cosmite tiles whatsoever in their entire empire, but yet still like throughout the playthrough, but yet we're still able to produce 5 colonizers plus mod 7 different armies. It doesn't add up mathematically. That does not add up according to the way the game's mathematics on the tiles work. You can't fool me. Can't fool me. Stop giving your AI an unfair advantage in your new games, please. Stellaris had the same issue, where the AI doesn't go bankrupt. It's got invisible resources. It produces ships faster. It doesn't make the game fun, and these are on normal difficulties. And this is not. And here's the thing: these are all things I've seen, except for this game. As far as Stellaris, I've seen that weren't things on PC. So please stop breaking your AI.
Oh,
make them where they're a little bit more even. That's all I ask. That's literally all I ask. But now I'll show the rest of my units off. That's not what I wanted. So I have that dude. For some reason.
Oh, they were trying to steal energy from me.
Then I have this. This is the bulwark. This is the main armored unit of the dwarves. They get basically like this minigun mech that has like miniguns and a concussion volley on it that you can stagger your opponent with and keep him from doing some things. It's stagger resistant because it's a vehicle. However, Because it is mechanical, it is weak to electronics. So assembly units will hurt this thing pretty bad. Unless I build some kind of static resistance. But I don't have the tech for that. So there's no way I could. So these guys are always going to be somewhat kind of messed up.
So this will give me
Let's
10.
mod the equivalent unit. There's something I've also... Oh, the Eviscerator? Perfect name. There's something I gotta teach you later also, Gaming Prime and Nova. I found out how to add templates to existing units. I showed James this. Actually, I'll show it to you right now. So I'm gonna mod this unit individually first. We're gonna call it the same name it had, because it was a better name. Just someone tell me how to spell Eviscerator. Eviscerate.
Good luck, mate. That's all I can say. I don't know what the hell. Because the unit's damaged by 20%. Major impact. 20% damage to all abilities.
Then we're gonna change the icon. I think it was ballistics or firearms that icon was from. Yep. Let's do, because it's bleeding them, let's do a red color.
Confirm loadout.
And I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean in a second, Gaming Pro. Let's confirm that. That's gonna mod that one unit. Okay, now I'm gonna show you. Now we're gonna have to wait a turn. We gotta wait a turn anyways. We're gonna tell that unit to wait. And you'll notice it popped up in here, because I've got the one for this one too. I've learned how to be efficient with my units when I'm not able to afford the Cosmite to build the unit straight up. Especially when it starts to have all 3 mods, and they're really good mods. Then it gets real expensive. This is good for late game combat when you're trying to replace your units, but you don't have the Cosmite at the moment to do it. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So at this point I need to head to the left of me, so I'm not gonna use it right now because I need to show off what I'm talking about. Allied units in this colony domain get... Okay, good. That will actually... Wait. This colony doesn't suffer from penalties from volcanic terrain. So this needs to be built in the other one. This actually really doesn't... Other than the fact that they gain 200 morale, there's no point in that right now. So we're going to build this instead. An end turn. I know it makes a preset. It does, but do you know how to apply that preset? You might have already figured this out and I didn't know it. Do you know how to apply it to a unit that you built without it? Without creating a new preset? You'll see what I mean in a minute. And I'll explain what I'm talking about. Father, the research team has completed its analysis of the data disk. It is a hollow theater disk. Manufactured from the ancient Stadia Arcadia. This contains hollow performances from the band named Null Behavior. It was imprinted in the Stadium Arcadium, not so far from here. The original recording might still be there. Even if the automatons still won't understand, they might be grateful. Let us hope so. Not as useful as I was hoping, but we may be able to gain their trust regardless of the disk, regardless of the disk contents. Let's share what we know with the automatons. Processing, analysis inconclusive. Require further data. Stated terminal, Stadium Arcadium. Recover original imprint of data. Source code might provide solution to inquiry. Objective completed. Investigate the stadium. Okay, I like the way the story is done in this game. The way the story is done in this game is really fun because it guides you.
Operations primed and ready.
Oh, because you did to me.
Incoming communication.
So that's where my energy's been going. That's why I've been losing energy.
This.
Arnott. Find out why I was losing energy.
Huh.
Some NPC factions actually use energy siphon and stealing my energy.
Means you have a syndicate player near you. Yeah, syndicate players do that a lot. It means the syndicate. Get purifier cores. I'm gonna get them. I don't really need them right now though, Prime. They're not as detrimental to my army as they are probably for yours, because the way I build the dwarves in general. Only reason why these dwarves have Promethean technology is because the campaign forces you to play with certain types of faction builds. If it were my dwarves, they would what did I give my dwarves? Oh yeah, I know what my dwarves do. I don't want to spoil it, so I can't say it on stream, because I'm using those dwarves again in a certain playthrough. So I don't want to spoil it, but my dwarves are better than these dwarves.
Operations primed and ready.
Oh yeah, to show you what I was talking about. Okay, you see how this unit has the mod, right? But this unit doesn't, Prime? So if I hit square and go in here, I never noticed this button. I'm probably really stupid. You probably figured this out and I didn't know it. I never noticed that you could just hit square and then hit this, and then boom, you mod any other equivalent unit anywhere nearby. I feel very dumb, to be honest. I feel very dumb. And so from now on, now that that modded unit is created, you probably know this once again, I can go in here, hit triangle, modify it in here and resave it, and then redo the template. So I don't have to do as many steps as I've been doing. Way more efficient. It's way more efficient. Auto combat. Yeah, beat him down. We got, ooh, Cosmite! Yes! Alright, now I'm going to complete the objectives.
Come on,
So,
let me annex this sector.
Here, complete. Violently rust off in order to show our intent for a peaceful coexistence. We offer you a gift, a share of our profits. We must set aside our past differences if we are able to take advantage of this world's riches. We accept this gift as a step towards peace. Corvin Zelzo. I have ordered my forces to stand down and cease all hostilities against Zelzo assets. So I suggest you do the same, over time, and with the right incentives. You just might earn my trust. I see now that I misjudged you. I have by no means forgotten your transgressions, but my resources are best spent elsewhere. And in the name of my late sister, let us bury this pickaxe. I like that. That was a good pun. Since they're dwarves, get it? Pickaxe. Let's bury this pickaxe. So, because when someone has an axe to grind, in this case, it's a pickaxe to grind. I like that pun. I didn't even need to do it. The game did it for me. Valdemir, we still have a grudge to resolve. I challenge you to a settlement. Though I'm disappointed to hear this, I can't say I didn't expect it. Tavar customs demand that I accept your challenge. Prove your worth, fulfill your burden as challenger. Build the settlement arena. Whoa, the what?
Incoming communication.
Whoa, the story is dope. What is this? Build the settlement arena, and my champion will come to face you. Am I gonna have to do a brawl between like a 1v1 hero battle? Dude, this game is dumb. Using a champion is your right and nothing more than I expected of you. Send your best. I intend to settle this decisively. I intend to send myself. With my giant hammer. Father, this project will require a significant investment of our resources. If we truly wish to go through with this, we need to turn our colony's productions towards this project. It takes 500 production. Davar Baron. Never mind, I think I get some kind of champion. All colonies can contribute with this production to this project. Okay, so let's get our colony established. It doesn't look like I have a certain amount of turns. Let's get our colony established, make some peace with the Devar a little bit, and then we're gonna do this. That is freaking dope. I like the story in this game. The story in this game is awesome. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun. That means the bug ones and all, they're all gonna be different? Yes! This is what all strategy games should be like when they're doing campaigns. Yes, yes, yes. That's weird. Whose colony is this over here I'm seeing? Oh, that's my ally. I'm dumb. So what is this?
How do I increase my happiness now?
Okay, that's the stadium it looks like. Yep. And this one up here? Okay, that's that. Alright, so it's a building we have to build, not a thing we gotta do on a tile. Okay. Good. That dude is still over there. I guess I'll go prospect other tiles elsewhere. Orders required. We're gonna start running this way and go do this gold trophy mission for the assembly. Food development.
Why is my
Oh yeah,
music
show the
in-
units. My bad, I forgot to show you the units. Executioner said, wait, what? Executioner, subpar not a quick checkup. CR not and show them dwarven power. I will show them dwarven power. And also, congratulations, Executioner. Let me do this research and I'll show my units. I got distracted with our current situation. Sorry about that, Gaming Prime. Let's go for production development because that's important for a dwarf. And now I'll show all my units again. That's my bad. Alright, so this is my foreman. My foremans, these guys heal my units. They motivate my units with more morale, increasing their critical hit chance, and I think accuracy somewhat as well. They can do a melee hit, and they can do a grenade shot. They're not really meant for combat. You're mostly meant to keep these guys kind of in the back, so they can support your other units. I have not made these guys a build yet. I think we're gonna go with this to begin with. We're gonna mod equivalent units. Glistening, no.
Yeah.
Think about what's a good name, everybody, for a dwarf who repairs things. There's already an engineer type unit in the game because of the assembly, so we gotta think of something. The mechanic. The mechanic. Perfectly. Perfect.
Arnold, there's a problem. It won't allow me to gain energy through my main thing. However, I can annex a sector through my other ones.
What do you mean it won't, James? That makes no sense. You're not making any sense. The tiles that were near you for power were within reach of that colony. They were
yeah,
one
but it
tile
won't.
out.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not letting me annex it as its thing. It's got to be another city that's got to annex it.
No, that makes no sense. Oh, hold on. I'll check your stream again in a second, James. You did something wrong, bro. There is no such thing as that. And it's near the city and it's within a tile away or 2 tiles away. It can be annexed. There is no. It can't be annexed. You're not clicking something. Hold on. Check your chat. Check your thing in just a second. What's that, Kit? Keep doing this because I'm in the middle of a story right now, but I'll check for this one because that's kind of important. All right. The mechanic. That's good. Confirm. Mod all units. Let me. Hold on. I'll show my units in just 1 second, everybody. Let me help James real quick.
You see the problem I have in here?
Hold on, let me refresh. Okay. Oh, sector limit reach.
But here's the worst thing though. If I go over here,
Wait a minute, hold on, James. Zoom out. Zoom out. Just zoom out for a second.
that's what happens.
No, zoom out, James. James, you need to zoom out. You need to zoom out. Don't worry about that. It has neither of those units have anything to do with the other unit. You need to zoom out on your main city. I need to see why it's saying you have a max sector limit. That makes no sense. You are not at your max sector limit. There's no way. I do not know. I do not know. So let me count. How many... Does it say how many... Let me type in colonists and see if I can look at the encyclopedia and see how many max colonists can be born in a colony. Because depending on that, that's how much your sector limit is. Hold on. No, how do I spell colonists? Go into your city, James. I need to stop moving around the map, bro. That's not gonna do anything. Go into one of your cities, James. I need to see the word colonists.
Yeah.
Cannot remember how to spell colonist. There it is. So I was right. N-I-S-T. So colonists. Let's just do regular word. Colonist care research. Colonist management concepts. Colonists are automatically managed by default. The colonist manager will even out colonists over the resources depending on slot availability and will prevent both food and happiness deficits. Using the income tab, colony interface, experienced players can fine-tune their colony output, blah 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 blah. I don't see a maximum number of colonists on that one. Colonist slots. We assign when assigned to a resource slot, a colonist provides 5 base income, blah blah blah. Colonies start to... Okay, I see what might be going. But no, that doesn't make any sense. You have more slots. No, but that tile's not just power, so that doesn't make any sense. So, 22 out of 30 colonists. There's no way you have reached your sector limit. Go to L1, James, real quick. Hit L1, go to sector. I want to see something in the sector screen real quick on your screen.
Yep.
It doesn't say that. Why does it... I wish I had one of my other playthroughs up right now. I'm pretty sure I've had more than 4 sectors.
These are 5.
Huh? No,
that's
4.
4.
There's
That's
4,
4.
James.
No, I've
There's 4, James.
discounted. I'm trying to think, what would... Should I just...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I know what might be wrong. Hit circle, James. Go over to where your hero is that's supposed to be annexing. Move him off the tile for a second. No. Just move him 1 tile away. I want to see something. I think I know what the issue is, James, and I think you messed up. You did. Okay, zoom out and let me see your city and see what tile you got, because you got the wrong tile, apparently. Because you got an annex at 20, but yet it's acting like you didn't get an annex when you get one every 4 colonists, and you still have room for colonists, so... yeah, that's not a... Yeah, James, what did you... No! What did I tell you? You see that tile at the very bottom right?
Bottom right, that one, yeah.
Of your colony, of your main city, you just cannibalized another tile from your other city, and I told you not to do that.
That was always there. When you told me
no, the one above that, James. The one above that, James.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one you just got for research.
That's
one.
been one of my very first ones.
No, it wasn't, James, because that would have been too far away and it's connected to your main colony. That's physically impossible. That's how I know you messed that up. The game wouldn't allow you to colonize that with your main city because it's 2 tiles away.
Hold on.
Either
no,
that
I've got
or
that
you
from my
grab
main
one of the
city.
other
I've
ones.
got that from my main city.
Yeah, I know you weren't supposed to, James. That you cannibalize that tile from the other city. You were supposed to grab the tile from on the right side of the north one and turn it into power. You grabbed another one 2 tiles out instead, on top of a city that needed that more.
Ah.
James, I literally walked you through which one you were supposed to get. How did you end up getting the wrong one?
This has always been here.
No, it's not, James, no. I'm not talking about the city. I'm talking about that research tile that's there that's not supposed to be there. For your main city.
Do you want to raise it and then try and reclaim it?
No, James. It's too late now. That's just going to take more time out of your game.
I can transfer this to... Should I transfer it?
No, you can't. Or you can. You can. Okay, do that. Do that. That's worth it. Do the transfer. 1 second, guys. Do the transfer. Transfer to Forensic. Yeah. From now on, James, remember, if it's too close to another city, then give it to the other city. You were supposed to go to the right of your northern tile on your main city and grab that power tile. That's why you, for a second there, you were a -2 in energy. So... Now, luckily, the other city can get it back. But yeah, always be careful when you sector off a sector. Know that it's the one you want, and it's the right one, because you don't get to take it back. You gotta wait till... Which, by the way, that means now that your main colony is gonna be shorted a tile. Because now they're gonna reach max population, and they're not gonna have max tiles like they're supposed to. That was a big mess up for your main city you just did. Yeah, that's almost grounds that you need to start over.
Production ready.
Because that's gonna screw you over real bad against the AI.
Ready. Happiness event in colony.
Because it's gonna take too long to recover from that.
Happiness event in colony.
I have an unhappiness event, I have a happiness event.
In colony.
I
Yeah,
have
because
2 happiness and 1 unhappiness.
Because your cities are unbalanced, James. Your main city's happy, but every other city is now pissed off. Because they don't have anything.
No, my main city's pissed off, the other 2 are happy.
Well, I don't know why that's happening. That's probably happening because you're just up. Oh, I know why it's happening, because you're upkeep. And you're taking a tile away from them.
Oh shit, I don't have any.
That's why I said...
my upkeep's down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, James. You're expanding one city too much.
But this one isn't,
overlapping... And overlap, I just watched it, James. I was in your stream. You're eating alive your city in the south with your main city. And because your main city's grown too big, it can't maintain the upkeep.
Should I exit the city from my main city then?
You can't now. It's too late for that. At this point, it's either suffer the fact you're going to always be behind, keep playing, or start over.
I want to annex it though, but...
No, I mean, you can still get your power tile. The one I told you to the right of your north tile, grab it immediately.
What, this one?
I'm not looking anymore, James. I don't think. Let me see. I'll look one last time, and I'll tell you one last time which one it is. Which one?
The one I'm on now.
No, James, hold on, let me see. Let me zoom out. Power, yeah. You see how it tells you what it does? It's got 2 power lightning bolts.
Yeah.
That means that's a power tile. Yes, that one. And
okay,
then make sure it's a power exploitation in the sector. You want power exploitation.
Okay. Power, yep. Everything's up.
Alright, sup, Sealy? Welcome back to the chat. Sorry, I wanted to help James out, get him situated. But I'm gonna show you a Gaming Prime. Sorry about that. I wanted to get him squared away, because there's the one thing that's the most confusing about in this game is the annexing. Because if you've never played a civilization ever in your life, then this kind of game style is going to be very confusing. Because there's annexing and then there's building separate cities. And the separate cities have to be far enough apart from each other so they can annex separate territories. Because each city has its own food, own production, own all that. So this is for everyone in chat, by the way. So if you're new to this game, always make sure that I'll give you an example. All right, you see how this city's right here, my Chekhov city's right here. If I were to annex this tile right here for Chekhov, that would be cannibalizing, is what the word's called, the tile for this city. Meaning now this city is going to be running at a deficit because it's not getting one of its power tiles that it needs. Same thing for all the resources, but now I'll show the units. Just wanted to say that for everybody. Okay, so back to what I was doing. This is our healer, and this is my main infantry unit right here. This is the bunker spawner, aka the trencher. I call him bunker spawner because that's the mod that's on them. They're the bunker spawner trenchers. This mod allows all of this ability right here, entrench, which puts a portable fortification down wherever they stop using one action point, that covers all their sides with protection and cover, allowing them to not be to have a lot better chance at not being flanked, even if they get shot in the rear, where normally flanking is guaranteed if you're getting shot from the left, right, or back. But these are my main units. They fire a ranged seven ranged explosive spike at you from their gun that does 16 damage. Basically a shotgun, but with better range. They have a shield bash for if a unit gets too close to them, they can knock them back and stagger them and bypass their shields. This is only if you're trying to stagger a unit and then run away from it, so it can't chase you, and then you can re-entrench, or you can knock them back, because these both take one pip. So what you could do, hypothetically, if you're entrenched and a unit comes up on your trench, knock them back with the shield bash, and then pop your, if you save all your action points, and then pop your spike gun to kill them. It's really, really effective.
Operations available for priming.
And then, there's not many other units I have at the moment. I mean, do that. I don't really have any other special units except for my hero, aka Corvin Zogog, with his mighty warhammer, which does a ton of damage, and has massive impact stagger units. Bypasses all shields and bypasses all armor. So this special type of hammer for him goes through any type of defenses. So he can kill any armored unit on his own with a melee attack. It's pretty savage. And that's all the units we have right now. The only other unit I can show off is our prospectors, which are basically our scouts that fire grenades. They're like in tiny little drill tanks. These guys can go on water and land because the drills act like propellers when they're on the water. So these guys are good for annexing territory in the water if one of your bases is next to a territory next to water, and you don't want to build any flying or naval units that are more expensive. The dwarves are really good at annexing a lot of stuff pretty quickly. They're probably 4 to 5 cities in within 20 turns. But that's because they're naturally high producing units. Not in Cosmite, mind you, but because their production is always really high, they can produce like colonizers within 2 turns or 1 turn. So it's just pretty insane. I haven't modded the drill tanks yet because there hasn't been a reason to yet. And I got insulted by the assembly unit that we're going to be fighting, and I got a message from our friend. Improving your relations with the locals may lead to short-term gain. Sustaining those relations, however, can you trust them? I can. They'll be our friends. Don't worry, Vladimir?
Operations
Don't worry, we got
ready.
this. We're gonna offer you a non-aggression. Go ahead and get that done. So we can start working towards our goal of being friendly with them during the episodes. So I have to basically form an alliance with him. Okay. So it's gonna be a while before we can do that. And then Automaton faction has improved in friendship with me. Alright. Sorry it took me so long to do that, everybody, but welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. Alright, infrastructure is done. Also, Chikov produced their prospector. Happiness event for food. Perfect. That'll strengthen how much we get. Alright, so you have your power station now. Let's give you this first. To improve happiness even more. Your first tile is going to have to be a... Research is decent, so I think I'm going to go production tile first. So... What is this? Oh, it's a hazard. And... Oh, there's a unit down there. We're going to have to clear it out. Damn. Okay, that's an issue. So we're going to have to... We're going to have to take the happiness debuff for a while. Because we're going to have to take this. We benefit more from production in mountains anyways. So, I'm going to do the production facility up here. And then the power facility, oh I can't because the power facility has to go, actually I can do it here. But then that's research lost. But then we're going to get a bunch of research here, so never mind. So we'll put the power here. And that's the Stadium Arcadium thing that we need to investigate. I'm actually going to send this unit to go do that, and hopefully it doesn't get attacked. I think what I want to do is develop some units over here. We've got some Cosmites, so I'm actually going to go for the bigger boys. I'm going to get 2 of them.
Production ready.
Just so we can start building another army up here. To try to clear out stuff that's in the way. The next hero is going to come over here too. Alright, confirm movement. Let us keep heading this way towards the mission. I'll do a manual combat on this next mission. So y'all can see the units in action again now that they have more of their mods. Speaking of remodding, let's remod our trenchers and give them their second upgrade. To make them really OP now. So now they're gonna get their... Oh, they can't use flash. Oh, that sucks. They're gonna get the flechette so they can bleed their targets with their spikes. See, right now I can only mod one of them. So we're gonna mod... Or, actually, so we can't do that, actually, then. We're gonna have to wait till we can change the template. 1 second. I know how to fix this. We're probably gonna... I need to remember the name as well. Bunker spawner. Okay. So they're called bunker spawners. So manage.
Yes!
X.
Right, I can increase my colony happiness by 2.
Add. This. Save template. See, that's the one thing I don't like. It should just save with the same name. So what I'm gonna have to do is rename this to something else real quick. We're just gonna name it B, just for speed purposes. Wait, what? Oh, it has to be at least a certain amount of letters? God dang it, game. See, this game's very inefficient in certain things. At least, okay, bun. You wanna mess with me, game? I'll call it bun. Wanna mess with me? Okay, so now we can create the new version. So we want this. We want a save template. Not the butcher. We're gonna call it the bunker spawner. Bunker spawner.
Production ready.
Which is the bunker spawner.
Sector annexed.
So BUNKER, the bunker.
Incoming communication.
SEAWNE. Oz. Okay, I'll do this. It's gonna have to all be one word. Bunker spawner. Spawn. Camper spawner. Just bunker spawner. Okay.
That has
Cool.
to be like that.
Alright, so now we want firearms, I think it's in. No, it's not. Devar. I don't know where that symbol came from. It had like the best symbol for it.
Right.
It had like the best symbol, it looked like a bunker.
Phoenix.
Maybe it's explosive? That's just a bunch of bombs, literally.
Yeah, I'll get that water. I think this will be a fort.
Generic? Maybe generic weapons?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now I see where I've gone wrong. Yep.
Growth? Not the growth.
Might have to start over.
Kirko? No. Laser. Nope, that's all red. Once I learn it, I'm gonna memorize it. Movement. Nope, that's white. It's the same color as the firearm one. Operations? No? It's gotta be Promethean, right? Promethean's probably red and white. Still no bunker symbol. Where did it pull that from? I guess I'll check Vanguard. I'm thinking support. What about support? Nope, it ain't in that one. Jesus. My number quest. Nope. Spacer, huh? LOL. Alright, so spacers. Nope, but they do have some funny icons. Vanguard. That ain't it either. So I must be missing it, I would assume. Resource. Try that.
Production ready.
Okay, that's making +2 energy. I'm glad.
Void Tech?
Avert your eyes before my
I have no idea what it was under.
It is lodged.
Guess we're gonna have to go with a
in
different
scent.
one. Let's try Amazon
Your
real quick.
succulent shame binds you to languish in bondage to my cravings.
Nope.
Try as you might to
Hi.
hide your secrets.
Well, that's... Oh wait, maybe it's an assembly one. Not that I can... Not that I see. I don't see it.
Production.
Automaton. I tried that one, it wasn't that. Wow. I have no idea what it was under, guys, to be honest. And that's my bad. I have no idea what it used. Was it this? No.
Oh, how's my research?
Well done.
Just get 3
Excuse me.
Yep,
Are
I've
there
got
more in
the
here than...
happiness. 2 more,
Uh,
3 more tunes. Shit.
I have no idea. Let me check chat. Alright, now I have a question for you. Would you rather be locked in an apartment with 500 pugs? Or have to round up every pug in America and take them to North Korea? That's horrible. I'd rather be in the room with the pugs, even though it'd be real annoying. Why would you take, I mean, like, what did those pugs do? What? Deserve it. No, I'm just kidding.
I might end up starting over again, so I think I know why I messed up.
I wish I knew what section it was. Like, I've tried everything. Biochemical, it's not in there either. I didn't figure it would be. Arc, not in there. Let's check this one more time. Not in there. Celestium, maybe it's in here. Maybe I just missed it because I thought it didn't have purple in it. There's a shield icon, but it's purple. Devar, explosive, generic weapons, Kirko, laser, I've tried all those. Look at the Kirko again, because once again, I could have assumed it, because it had purple in it, and I forgot. Nope, it's not Kirko either. Laser, just for protective reasons, it's not laser. I'm gonna go through every one of these to know it's not me. Movement, nope. Operations, nope. Paragon, closer but nope. Promethean, it wasn't in here, was it? Nope. Scyfish, not a scyfish. Psionic in general. Not psionic in general. Cynumbra. It's not Cynumbra. Not a quest icon. Sorry it's taking so long. I want to make sure we're not missing anything. Maybe it's Syndicate. Not resources. We've already done spacers and space punk. Yeah. We done support? We did. It's not in there. So, synthesis? Maybe it's a synthesis? And once again, it's not in there either.
Production ready.
No.
Void Tech? No? So we stopped at synthesis is where we stopped. I'm just trying to try Syndicate. Not in there either. Well, I've gone through all of them at this point, so if it's not in here, I think that must have been an icon that's not even in the game yet. Which Paradox has a habit of doing that. Where there'll be things hidden in the code that are already in the game. Alright, I'm just gonna choose the Devar one at this point. We're sitting here too long. We'll go with Shield. Makes the most sense. It don't look as cool as the one we had, but whatever. So you know what? We'll go with this. That somewhat kind of looks like a guy in a bunker because he's got a head in it. Fine. Okay, so how do I delete?
Production ready.
Oh, it disbands them. No, we can't do that. So we can't disband it yet, but I can toggle it where it can be seen. So that won't be seen anymore, and only this one will. Alright, back to the game. The sun's in my eyes. Let's prospect this area. We need food more than anything.
Production. Oh.
I could do the Devar settlement arena module, order this colony to produce an arena modules. That ain't gonna take too long. It doesn't have anything else it needs to do. This would just be for morale purposes, so go ahead. Let's go ahead and start completing that mission. Ah, you can annex your first sector. Good. How long to your... Wait a minute, didn't I build you a prospector? I did, okay, so cool. Prospect, oh that's next turn, right? I couldn't do it till next turn. Alright, we're gonna prospect it for the first turn. I know it takes a little longer, but this will allow us to gain control over it and get the extra resources out of it. I'm gonna prospect out here in the middle of the dead tile and see if it gives us anything. Start moving to combat. Alright, we're gonna set up for manual combat at the end of turn. Where you're gonna temporarily wait there because I'm actually gonna build you some units. Okay, what did we prospect from that last one? Energy, a little more production than energy. I'm running out of power, which is why I gotta focus on power. Yay, I mean that'll be done faster. Alright, in turn. Plus rounding up the shipping and all those pugs will be a financial legal nightmare. Because nobody in their right mind will give up their pugs willingly, right? It would be insane. That's pretty dope. Alright, so now we do want this, but I think do I need this more or do I need the other more? That's only when targets are burned or emulated. I think the Devar armor is important, but unit gains detection, gets plus to ignores 50% of accuracy penalties from line of sight while in combat. That's pretty good. This unit gains 1 level of stagger resistance and 8 kinetic resistance against explosive attacks. And then breach protection protocol. Target friendly unit gets +4 armor for 2 turns and is healed for 20 health. That's a pretty nasty upgrade, but I kind of do want a new unit. I think we'll get that next. We'll go for the purifiers first, and then we'll get the Mark IV armor. The Devar Mark IV armor. That'll also lead to deep detonation and stuff like that.
Operations available.
Okay. Order units. Okay, so let's attack. Oh wait. How much else do we need? So he just completed builder. So yeah, the AI is definitely different in campaign than it is on scenario. Because it's turned 18 and he just completed it. See, I think that the AI should be behaving more like that. Because I feel like he's expanding but not ridiculously. I wonder if that's a setting I have to change in the setup. I wonder if it's something in the settings I can change in the multiplayer. My prospector has mined some stuff. My prospector has mined some stuff. Prospector needs to annex this for power. Or not for power, not for this one. Actually, wait. Yeah, for power. Because we're going to need it. Because it's going to be a while before we can grab. It's going to need it for power. I was going to do production, but this city's not going to be our main city for production. I know there's an ion storm. I am aware. Prospect. That's a nice city. There's fertile plains and Arctic. It's a good research tile. Lava, fertile plains. There's another power tile here. I think I'm going to see what happens when I get this tile just flat out. See what my energy goes up to. Because what we need to do... Can you annex? So you can annex too. So you... As much as I'd like this food, maybe you should actually go ahead and get your water tile for power. Yeah, let's do that, because power is kind of a problem right now. I've been building a lot of units and a lot of stuff back to back. Alright, at this point, annex. I know I can annex. Orders required. You head over here. You're gonna prospect this but not grab it. Production development done. Good. Let's now pop in environmental conditioning. Just because the pure fact I need hazard removal now. Orders required. And that's done. Alright, let's fight. This will probably be the last fight of the episode, and I'll probably start wrapping it up after this. So let's manual fight this one so y'all can see the units in action. Wow, it's a nighttime map. I've never seen a nighttime map.
How does the nighttime map look like?
It looks pretty cool. Yeah, like, look at this. What is that icon? You see that icon? Like, where is that icon? Sucks. Alright, it's fine. Alright, hero. You're gonna move up. Oh, that was the hero. That was not the unit I thought it was. That's alright. We're gonna move up people around him. I wanna lure them in. Also, how many shots? Can I take a shot? Yeah. Oh, it was a graze. Alright, I'm gonna run up here with the first entrencher unit. And we're gonna entrench. So you'll notice now, I'm gonna zoom in. Now the trenches are fortified because of that mod I gave them. So now they can take even more punishment. Which is why that's an important mod for these dudes. Alright, so let's go up and... That side's gonna come from that side. So what we want to kind of do is block off their passages. I think, you know what, take the chance. It's alright, it's fine. They're inside the cover anyway, so it doesn't really hurt anything. You're gonna go up over here. Alright, mech robots! Don't get very many shots. I'll move you up here. %25 chance. What about this? 100% chance. Yeah. I'm gonna move you up here because you're the support unit. And you're gonna sit there. No point in doing incentive right now. You're gonna move up into the forest and snipe from there. Can I take it? Do I have? No, I only have grenades for him. Alright, in this turn, this mech is gonna run up on this side.
Enemy killed.
And we're gonna fire another concussion shot, but at this one. Yeah, see now they can't do nothing. That's why I like the dwarf mech. The concussion shot keeps the enemies from doing any turn if they hit them with it. That is beautiful. Let's go. The dwarf power shall reign. There's no point in fortifying these guys yet, because they're going to be behind the mechs. Yeah, see that? It's just, the cover barely made any of that work. I love the way the dwarves work. Oh, they're firing at my commander, who is already fire resistant. Good job. Fire. You're gonna go beat these guys' teeth in with it. Oh, it's a one shot with the hammer. Whoa! Boom! Oh my god. And because I've got what's it called, I can do it again. Boom! Oh my god, I may make my dwarf be able to do this. That is freaking awesome. Holy crud, the dwarf melee weapon is OP. It is a giant hammer. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I got a graze, so it didn't kill it. He's out of range. We'll move you over here into cover. Fire! Yeah!
Enemy down.
What's the closest I gotta get a shot? Right here? Okay. Launch grenade! Boom!
Objective completed.
Alright. I'm gonna move up in the front, put some fortifications down. Boom! Do we have a shot? No, not on really anything. The sniper really doesn't... This team's not really gonna get to do much of anything, to be honest. Can I move up?
Alright everyone, I'm gonna end my stream here. It's been going on for a while, might have to start again, Oh, that's right. This was just more me learning more about the game, but I need to learn more about annex sectors and whatnot, because I've done it wrong. But I will do better for next time. But it's just I'm still learning with the game. Thank you for Adam for joining. Check out his campaign, and as always, subscribe for my channel. Help me out, and you know, if you like what you see, just subscribe and give it a like. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go because it's almost midnight, so I'll talk to you all later.